You know that feeling. Someone says something, and before you've even decided how to respond, your chest tightens, your jaw clenches, your face gets hot. You're already angry before you've chosen to be angry. And the strangest part? You're the last to know. Your body reacts first. Your mind shows up late. You're not choosing the reaction. You're watching it happen. We've all been there. You promise yourself you'll stay calm this time. You've prepared. And then your coworker makes that comment. Your parent asks that question. Your partner uses that tone. And suddenly you're saying things you'll spend the next 3 hours wishing you hadn't. We'll practice being calm all week. Then someone cuts us off in traffic and we're auditioning for a true crime documentary. But here's the truth. This isn't a character flaw. It's a pattern. And patterns can be interrupted. Chapter 1. The speed problem. When someone triggers you, your body reacts fast, faster than you can think, faster than you can reason, faster than you can choose. By the time you realize you're upset, you're already in it. Heart racing, muscles tense, face hot. Your thinking brain shows up late, like a friend who texts almost there but hasn't left yet. That's why telling yourself to stay calm in the moment rarely works. The reaction has already started. Think of it like a smoke detector. It can't tell the difference between a house fire and burnt toast. It just screams. This isn't a flaw. It's how we're wired. And knowing this gives you power. Chapter 2. Knowing your state. At any moment, you're in one of 3 states. Activated, heart racing, ready to argue, defend, or escape. Settled, breathing steady, thinking clearly, able to choose. Shut down, numb, foggy, checked out. That last one isn't calm, it's collapse. Most people think they only have 2 modes, stressed or relaxed, but really there are 3. The goal isn't to always be calm. That's unrealistic. The goal is to notice which state you're in right now, because you can't change what you can't see. Chapter 3. The 90-second rule. When a strong emotion hits, the intense physical part lasts about 90 seconds. That's it. Heart pounding, chest tight, hands shaking. If you don't add fuel, it fades. So why does anger last hours or days? Because we restart the clock. Every replay, every imaginary comeback, every time we retell the story. The emotion wants to end. You're the one keeping it alive. After 90 seconds, it becomes a choice. Chapter 4. The exhale. Everyone says just breathe, and that advice usually feels useless. But here's the difference. The exhale matters more than the inhale. Longer exhales signal safety to your nervous system. One simple method. Inhale 4, hold 4, exhale 4, hold 4. But the key is when you practice, not when you're flooded. Before. You're not learning a technique, you're building a reflex. Chapter 5. When you're already triggered. If breathing feels impossible, go physical. Your body got you here. Your body can help you out. Cold works fast. Cold water on your face, ice in your hands, cold on your neck or wrists. It interrupts the stress loop. Another option, use your senses. Name what you can see, hear, feel, smell, taste. This isn't distraction, it's grounding. Chapter 6. The story you're running. You're not triggered by what people say. You're triggered by what you think it means. Criticism isn't dangerous, but believing it means you're not good enough, that's what hits. The event and your interpretation are not the same, but we treat them like they are. What if there's another story? What if they're exhausted, insecure, struggling with something you can't see? This isn't excusing bad behavior, it's releasing weight that isn't yours. Chapter 7. Control what's yours. You can't control their tone, their fairness, their reaction. You can control your response. You can be right, or you can be free. Rarely both. Sometimes the strongest move is letting go of something that was never in your hands. That's not weakness, that's growth. Chapter 8. When it's on purpose.
Sometimes they are doing it on purpose, but they're not creating your triggers. They're pressing buttons installed long ago. Seeing the pattern is protection. When you can name it, you gain distance. You become the observer, not the participant. Chapter 9. The Gray Rock. For people who feed on reaction, become boring. Short answers, neutral tone, no emotional fuel. Negative attention is still attention. Take that away and they move on. Gray rock isn't who you are, it's a tool. Chapter 10. Name the feeling. Vague emotions have power, specific ones lose it. Not, I'm upset. Are you disappointed, embarrassed, dismissed, afraid? Naming it contains it. The calm system. When everything blurs, remember this. C. Catch the trigger. A. Anchor the body. L. Label the emotion. M. Master your response. Calm isn't the absence of triggers, it's the presence of choice. And that choice is always yours. If this helped, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs it. Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'll see you next time.